popcorn. We are two niggas spoiling movies. Yeah. Brandon Collins, that's me, and Justin Brown for your movie needs. Medium popcorn. Woo! You haven't seen it, well, we're gonna spoil it. Spoil it in your face. That's your warning. So if you get pissed, it's all your fault. When you got a snow day, what you do is you stalk your future boo and you make it creep out. You creep her out. Hey, everybody, this is Eddie Collins.
The Guys Just Brown, that was a terrible song.
It was. I mean, I wasn't over here fucking Ed Sheeran in it. I don't have a guitar and a reggae beat.
Nigga, you gotta do something. You gotta do something better than that.
Something with my life. I know. Hey, everybody, it's Media Popcorn Spoiler Movies, and we are spoiling the 2000 American comedy, quote unquote, Snow Day, directed by Chris Koch, written by Will McRobb and Chris Viscardi. It's produced by Paramount Pictures and Nickelodeon Movies.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, this is initially conceived as a Adventures of Pete and Pete film, which actually makes kind of sense.
Yeah, it does.
But why not do that? Like, why give us this? Because at least the Pete and Pete, like this movie, nothing happens. Nothing really happens at all. But Pete and Pete, a lot of their episodes, just like one thing happened, but it's just weird shit. Like the actors reacted to it, which they had great chemistry. So it's like, why did we get this?
Whatever happened to those kids from Pete and Pete?
Dude, I've told this story before about the older Pete, how he was like a busboy in the West Village, like back in the day. And my mom, like, walked in on him in the bathroom and stuff. And the reason why I know it's that dude is because like a year later, I guess he did get like a film gig. He was in some movie with Devon Sawa, and he looked exactly the same, like with this bushy beard, and like he hadn't slept in a while. I was just like, oh, I mean, but that makes sense now that I'm older.
Yeah.
When you see actors that are like on a TV show one day and then they're bartending the next day, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was funny because my mom ran into the bathroom. Like I guess he didn't lock the door.
Oh no.
So yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I just surprised that those kids didn't do more after that show, because like they were actually pretty good.
I think they do like Comic-Con before like appearances and stuff now.
Oh yeah, I mean, bro, you can make 10 grand a fucking weekend doing that shit.
Yeah, man.
I would do
also,
it too.
R.I.P. to Michelle Trachtenberg, because she was on Adventures of Pete and Pete. She had the broken arm. I remember one time she did like a weird thing on the show where she took off the cast and she would use a key and rub it against her arm. And I was like, is that a thing? And then I remember, like, I think my mom or someone was like, no, like, that would fuck you up.
They took a key and rubbed it against her arm?
Like, because she had the broken arm, right? So she took off the cast, and then she just rubbed a key, and she made this, like, You know?
Like she was itching it. She was,
but it's like, it was also kind of more sinister, like, you know, that kind of thing where, like I obviously the pain would be unbearable, but then some people maybe they don't feel the pain of like going against like a broken bone and like, you know, it's wrong, but it also feels kind of good. It's almost like getting a tattoo, I guess. Like the pain.
I mean,
you've never had a tattoo.
I don't know. I'll tell you one thing.
Ears pierced, right?
Yeah, but,
I mean,
but like
a quick.
I've never rubbed something up against it and be like, like that doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, it hurts so good.
Do you ever you have to get your holes repunched, right? Because you don't really wear earrings that much anymore.
Yeah, I haven't worn my earrings in years.
Yeah. So do you have to get the holes punched in again?
I mean, maybe. Wait, hold on. First of all, what the fuck are you saying?
I don't know I don't have earrings.
What did you just say?
Your hole punched.
None of my holes are getting punched. Get your fucking mind out of my asshole, Brandon. Jesus Christ. What's the things have been coming out of your mouth lately? I mean, I may need to get it re-pierced, at some point, but I mean, who knows? But
re-pierced, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, right. Your holes punched. The fuck. But it's funny because like this weekend, Jackson and Axel were watching this Nickelodeon show called Henry Danger or something like that. executively produced by fucking Dan Snyder. And
I mean, he was in everything.
bro,
He was in everything Nickelodeon.
Bro, like this show, like a lot of inappropriate shit. Like to the point where me and Paul are just looking at each other, just like, what the fuck are they saying? Like, what are they doing? And then like I let her know about like what's, like about like the history. She was just like, yeah, I can see that now.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, there were so many inappropriate things. You go back and watch an old episode, all of that. Yeah, there was some. I mean, obviously it was teenagers and stuff like that, but it was still some creepy shit. It was kind of wild. Real quick, we want to shout out.
Hold on.
What?
Dan Snyder produced that show from 2014 to 2020.
Yeah, man. This stuff just recently came out like 2 years ago, like that got him canceled. I don't even think he got really fired. I think they just like kind of like paid him off. To, like, leave.
Slowly just walked away from him. Like, what the fuck?
But speaking of paying off, everybody, please take yourself over to patreon.com/mediumpopcorn. Subscribe to any tier. It all helps the show. Once again, that's patreon.com/mediumpopcorn. Now, let's get back to Snow Day. And speaking of Nickelodeon, this was produced by Nickelodeon. And those movies never really took off. Talk about Michelle Trachtenberg. Harriet the Spy was the first Nickelodeon produced movie. I think after that, it was the Rugrats movie. And then I think it was Snow Day. I think Snow Day was kind of the end of Nickelodeon movies trying to do some shit. Because I remember that Nickelodeon advertising the fuck out of this movie. And they weren't even advertising their best asset, which is Emmanuelle Chriqui, which this movie is crazy because she is a baddie. She's been a baddie since even before this movie. I forgot what I first noticed her in growing up. Right?
She's 49 years old.
She's a baddie now. But you know who really became a baddie, surprisingly, is the love interest chick, Lane, who's played by Schuler Fisk. If you look up Schuler Fisk now, she's a beautiful woman now. Like, obviously, she's really awkward and weird in this movie. But yeah, she's a nice redhead lady.
Now. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to look that up right now, Brandon. You know me during the episode. I had to wet my beak.
And I don't like how that sounds, especially because we can't see below your waist. This is not even our producer saying ew. That's wild, bro. Okay. This movie might star one of the like least charismatic actors to ever lead a movie, Mark Webber, who was like in Scott Pilgrim versus the World. He's been in a few films, but he is so bad as lead in this movie. His character's name is Hal Branston, which doesn't help. But
which also doesn't help is that bowl cut that he's got.
Dude,
he looks nuts.
Yeah, he look. I mean, everyone in this movie looks crazy. Chevy Chase looks crazy. Chris Elliot looks crazy. Even Jean Smart, as beautiful as she looking fucking out of her mind. And she's so damn gullible. I know this is the suburbs, but if a nigga like Chris Elliot shows up to my doorstep with the kind of teeth that he has, probably smell like a bird because that's what he drives around in that snow-plower all the time, right? And then he's like, where's your daughter? Nope. I'm not answering a goddamn question from you.
Point me to your daughter.
Yeah.
No.
No, and he doesn't even say, that's not even where like it gets really bad. He says, what does he says? I'm giving free plow rides. Your little Natalie is next in line. Didn't like that line.
No.
Didn't fucking like that line. You goddamn creeps in Nickelodeon. What the fuck is going on over there?
It's like, did you guys talk to Dan Snyder? It's like, hey, we need a few lines to jazz up the script. It's like, I got some. It's like, what is going on?
It was insane. This movie is really fucking crazy. Like Iggy Pop and Pam Grier randomly pop up in this fucking movie. I was just like, this is what Pam Grier's manager and agent were getting her at the time. Some half-ass supporting role of Chevy Chase in this movie, and he was saying some wild shit to her. He was saying some crazy creep shit on set. He's probably like, I never talked to Foxy Brown a bunch of times. Like he probably said some wild shit to her, dude.
You know what? I was gonna say to you, Brandon, is it's like, like Brandon, like you don't have to just. But then once you said it, was just like, yeah, I could probably see him because he does have a very bad reputation of saying wild shit to people. So
yes, I've been invited to several screenings. I guess CNN's doing some documentary about Chevy Chase, and I'm like, I keep declining. I'm like, please stop sending me this. I'm not a fan. Like,
fair.
Like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation stuff. I'm like, this is
classics.
fine. right? Like, I know a lot of people like him. I think they're fine. I'm indifferent about them, right? But I think he was great on Community, but then like he hated being on Community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
Guess he
well,
wasn't the guy.
yeah, it's like, okay. On SNL, I thought like, yeah, he did some physical comedy, but then everyone else after that fucking killed that shit. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, if there's nothing about Chevy Chase that ever made me be like, he's the dude. You know, I also, you know, when Bill Murray has to punch you, you know, I feel like,
Yeah.
I feel like if the most chill dude in Hollywood has to punch you, even though apparently he did some creep shit on this Aziz Ansari movie that got it canceled.
What?
Bill Murray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but wasn't that like from what I heard, he was saying that like it's a joke between him and another girl, the other girl, something like that. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I don't want to talk. Speak
the
on
way
it.
Aziz Ansari told it on Theo Von's podcast, it definitely sounded like Bill Murray crossed the line, and it got the whole production shut down. Yeah,
nice, Bill.
Which is wild. Yeah. Okay.
Well,
this movie.
hold on. Didn't he do it to some black girl too? Right?
It's Kiki Palmer.
Oh, yeah.
Some black girl. How dare you?
No, I don't know the fucking film.
All right. I'm glad there's no black people in this movie because this isn't how black people would spend a snow day.
Yes, there is.
Oh,
yes,
there is the one kid. There's the one kid, yeah.
But he's like stupid. You. He lived in an all-white town, so you know he had the.
Dude, this is not how I spent my fucking snow days. I was
what
not
you do what you do on your snow days?
Dude, I like, okay, well, typically what I had to do is I had to do like some outside chores, like shoveling and shit like that, right? Like if the snow's that bad, that's what I had to do in the morning, right? But after that, nigga, it's computer and video games all day, baby. I don't need to go outside. The fuck? What am I gonna go outside and be like Hal, just stalking this poor girl that already has a bunch of niggas hanging outside the house, grown men, be like, hey, high school chick, come date me since you broke up with your tool of a boyfriend.
Which is also kind of weird, because especially considering that she was 25 when she did this role, and you could see all the 25.
I wrote that down actually. I wrote that down because typically, you know, we've seen like high school movies like of this time, and you know, I'm sure you watch with your sons like the occasional Disney movie that's like old school, like 1999 or something like that. Dude, Emmanuelle, she has some curves, like legit had curves. They weren't supposed to show curves like this back then. It was always like, you know, flat boards. It's always floor. Was she was in that diving suit?
No, I wouldn't say that she had curves. She had
she had more than what we usually see.
Huh? She had a whole lot of titty.
Well, she had more than what we usually see in a movie like this, for sure.
Yeah,
she was showing way more.
But like, yeah, when I saw, I was just like, I put on a pair of glasses. I went,
yeah, man. It was a different time. Like if I had seen
it was eye opening.
Yeah, if I had seen this movie growing up, I would have been like, whoa, my mamas. You know, because back then.
That's what you said?
Whoa, my mamas. Yeah.
God, I hate you so much.
I know, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're in American Pie when Shannon Elizabeth first takes off her shirt. I was like, hot dog, eh? That's some old school shit like that.
Auga. Hello, nurse.
Yeah, this movie was completely insane. I mean, at least, you know what I did write down my notes. So I was like, at least Hal did his damn best. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to shoot your shot, he hijacked the fucking TV. He hijacked the radio. He was like, hey, Claire, just in case you didn't know, I'm here, baby. I'm ready to go.
I got 4 inches for you, and I'm ready to use it.
He even had his best friend, Lane. She ambushed Claire's friend group and was like, oh, yeah, Hal's a great guy. It was like Can't Hardly Wait. Except Hal legit is like an innocent dude. He doesn't have like a nefarious vibe about him, but he's also very bland. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you're a nice guy, but like we probably would get bored after 5 minutes of talking to each other.
So here's the thing. So, at the end of the film, he ends up going with Lane because, she professes like, I've been in love with you this entire time and yada, yada, yada.
Which, how did he not see that?
Well, yeah. But
everything
also,
she does,
you ain't turning down what's over here.
Well, you get Claire finally. Oh yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way. I'd be like, she's still gonna be there. And she would.
But you know what's crazy about this movie is like it's really weird. Like I hate the movies with the suburbs where like it makes it seem like the parents are completely like disconnected. Like Jean Smart's mom character, she's always on the phone and working and shit. Chili from TLC's randomly like works for her and stuff. It's like, why are we working on a snow day? No one else is working. And she's oblivious to the point where Chris Elliott's like, where's your daughter? Emmanuelle, Claire's dad specifically should have a shotgun and be on that front lawn and be like, all you niggas gotta back away.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I'd be outside with a katana ready to slice. I'm slicing heads or I'm slicing dicks. One or the other. Something's gonna get lopped off.
That'd be, oh my God, dude. I wish you had a daughter because that'd be so hilarious. Just you outside of your house with a katana and she's waiting for her boyfriend to pick her up for a date.
Nigga, that's the reason I don't have a daughter. I think the good Lord made sure that I kept myself out of prison. But that's why I wanted boys first. Like I wanted a boy first so I could make sure if anything went down, I would be able to. Yeah, well, I can train him to be able to handle the business that I would go to prison for. He's just gonna get a slap on the wrist, you know?
Yeah. You're a grown ass man. You can't be.
Yeah, I can't be giving kids the 1 and the 2s.
Yeah.
And also at some point I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah. At one point, time gets us all, brother.
Yeah. And these well, not even that. Not even that. I'm gonna be too old. These young little Thundercats, and they can take me out.
Thundercats.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Can we talk about Chris Elliott's character, the snowplow man, who drives around with a bird?
Which also that bird would die because the wintertime birds don't do well in the cold. But just saying, that's why they migrate. Just saying.
Yeah. I was very confused by this character. He is a menace to the community. All the kids hate him because he ruined Snow Day. And he, at one point, this one fat kid, and I'm not saying that, folks. The movie calls him fat several times. They give him nothing but fart jokes and stuff. It's crazy. He puts ketchup on his jacket. He sprays ketchup on his jacket.
Make it seem like he's dead and he's laid out in the road.
And Chris Elliot comes around eating some fries and then just starts dipping the fries on this Coke ketchup. And I was like, this is the whitest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else going to do that. Ain't no person of color going to do that.
And he's talking to himself. He's like, yeah, give me some of that. Dippity, dippity. He literally says dippity, dippity. Because, I have the subtitles on a lot for these films because, I got, these, bilingual motherfuckers in the house. And these motherfuckers said dippity, dippity. I was just like, what? What?
Yeah, I didn't like this movie at all. I didn't like the way that the adults talk to the children. I didn't fuck with this at all. And
also,
again, what happened?
It seemed like he was trying to actively hit the kids with the snowplow.
Oh yeah, Chris Elliot was trying to kill children for sure.
Yeah, he's like, was the legend has it that his snow tires are actually made of the braces of kids that didn't get out of the way. And it was like, wait, what?
Yeah, it was very sinister, man. And also, it's like, well, how often does this nigga work? Does he just come out of his office once a year? Like, it was kind of crazy. And also, it's like, if he has this reputation, that how does he still have a job?
Well, technically, this is supposedly based in Syracuse, New York. So they're going to get some snow. To the wintertime, they're going to see that snow. But also, they were kind of talking like, at the beginning of the film, that's Chevy Chase's whole thing.
Yeah.
That they haven't gotten snow in a while. When in Syracuse haven't they gotten snow over the winter? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Are you saying?
No. The Chevy Chase meteorologist, weatherman dude, and then he's competing against this one guy who can't even tell the people where snow comes from. I was just like, I didn't hear any stories about him complaining about Snow Day and the writing on Snow Day, but I heard him complain about Community. I'm like, What the fuck's going on? But maybe this is at the point where he's still doing movies, so he thinks he's still killing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or maybe it's like he's just started to fall so hard by this point that he's just like, oh, Nickelodeon's the only one that'll work with him based off of his old stuff. Yeah. That really seems like what it is.
Yeah. The reason why, okay, so Hal, I think, is less creepy than Preston from Can't Hardly Wait, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I do think the overall premise of this movie is creepier than Can't Hardly Wait in regards to how it handles Claire. Because Claire, like I said, has a bunch of suitors outside of her house waiting for her, right? Like dudes are hitting her on her constantly. Her ex-boyfriend is basically a stalker at this point. He won't leave her alone. He won't take no for an answer. He doesn't know anything about her. He's just kind of like, it's very obsessive.
I mean, but at the same time, you see them titties.
Dude, I mean,
the thing he needs to know, he knows.
Yeah, I mean, she is so, it's ridiculous how hot she is. Yeah. It's insane. Like, I remember like on Entourage, obviously, everyone knows her as Sloane. I think she's probably the most popular woman that was on that show.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Because there was a lot of beautiful women on that show.
Yeah, but Sloane was number one.
Everyone, if you just say the chick that plays Sloane, 9 out of 10 dudes is going to know who you talk about.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
It's a Sloane.
Yeah. It's just so like uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It's like when Jennifer Love Hewitt broke up, like with the one dude that Can't Hardly Wait, right? Obviously, dudes were like, oh my god, but like you didn't see the whole fucking neighborhood pining for her like the dude in Love Actually. You know what I mean? It wasn't creepy.
Yeah,
you know, like to the point where like dads are probably trying to like talk to this chick. Like we didn't. They could have like gone real dark with this and real creepy. You know, like there would have been a bunch of Mark Wahlbergs from Fear popping up at the coffee shop she going to and shit. Hey, how you doing? Let me in the house. That fucking movie, man.
That movie is wild.
What would we do if our daughter showed up at our house with a Mark Wahlberg like motherfucker from Fear? That's a problem. That's a problem. What did you say?
I'd shoot him. I'd shoot him. I'd get a gun and I'd shoot him. There it is. It's simple.
That's such a crazy movie. How did that movie even get made? That's such a wild movie. Okay. I did write down, speaking of movies, and I wrote down one of my notes. It's like in the middle. It says, what's the point of this movie? Like they have the whole thing like, you know, anything can happen on a snow day. Nothing fucking happens.
Yeah.
This could have been a Tuesday.
No. Love happens. Love happens, Brandon. Love. It happens on so many levels. And then also somebody gets the job and the notoriety he wants as a weatherman only on a snow day. And a mom rediscovers her family and how she needs to be home with her son, not working home in the kitchen, because that seems like what they were trying to tell us.
Yeah. You need to be at home taking care of your kids. I mean, to be fair, those kids are fucking nuts. That household is crazy.
Well, the youngest son, I don't know what.
He was in a different movie.
Yeah.
That kid actor was in a different movie. I don't know what he was. I don't know if he thought he was on a set of SpongeBob, but he was on some other shit. It was not aligning with his other siblings. Natalie is probably the weirdest one out of all of them. Because I was like, is this movie about Natalie or about Hal? Because it doesn't spend enough time with either one for us to give a fuck. But Natalie is very like calm, but also like she has her head in the clouds, right? So it's like, I was like, okay. And then Hal is just so fucking neebish. I'm like, you know, obviously he's supposed to be like the good old like, oh shucks, like I'm a good kid, like I mean well. I'm just obsessed with this Claire girl because I know she's beautiful, blah blah blah. But then like he's ignoring Lane, right? He's right there. But I think this needed to be played by a different actor, man, in order for us to even like there was another pretty white boy that was kind of like him, but he was better at it. Who played the brother from fucking Leave It to Beaver movie? Let me look that up. He was the voice of Sid. This is a very obscure actor.
But I mean, at the same time, like you said earlier, this was originally slated to be a Pete and Pete movie. and like it should have been a Pete and Pete movie, because if you watch this film and you think about those characters, they perfectly insert into those roles.
Especially when it comes to like snowball fights and stuff like that. Yeah, man. I mean, little Pete getting shot up like it's the Godfather with snowballs, like that would have been like, you know, the Chris Elliot character getting ambushed in his house with snowballs at the end and stuff. Yeah, this definitely could have been a Pete to Pete movie. The actor I'm talking about is Eric Von Detten. At the time, he was like he was the voice of Sid in Toy Story. He was in The Princess Diaries. If you saw a picture of him, you'd be like, "Oh, okay, that guy."
Let me look him up.
You know what I mean? It's just
Eric Von. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like, there's just even fucking Ben Foster actually at this time. He might have been a little bit too serious and dark in the eyes. We might have been in Preston territory with that, but yeah, I just hated. It was such a bland performance, you know, especially at that time when you're headlining a movie for a Nickelodeon thing. You know what I mean?
But this is the thing. Now, you know, just going back and just this Eric Von Detten kid, if he played this role, you know, Claire would have probably given him some play.
Oh yeah.
He's too handsome for to play this kid.
But I think that's the thing that so that you could emphasize. So here's the thing: if you get an actress like Emmanuelle to play Claire, right? Who is kind of almost universally everyone's like, God damn, right? If it makes sense that even like a cute dude like who would be played by Eric Von Detten could even get her attention. You know what I mean? But then you have to recast the boyfriend, because the boyfriend was such a goofball. I was like, why would she think he's attractive? It can't just be his yellow, ugly ass car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
or his snowmobile that he's riding around town.
Oh my God. I mean, the fact that they did very little with snowmobiles shows that they clearly had no budget. I mean, this movie had a budget of $13 million. But it's just like nothing really happened, man.
Okay, hold on. Lluvia, you need to add this film Brink to the fucking to the list. I think it's this film. You remember the movie with a guy like they're like skating, like rollerblade, stuff like that? Yeah. They have that big race at the end.
I know the movie Brink.
Yeah. We need to add that shit. I used to love that fucking. I used to watch it every single time it was on TV. So I love that movie. I don't remember if it's any good now, but I remember that last race.
It's definitely terrible.
Add
those old 90s Disney movies that were like direct to video but would pop up occasionally. Yeah.
Network television, they were just like, oh, USA? Yeah. Throw on Brink.
I was just telling Tati the other day about Jet Jackson. I was like, you never watched Jet Jackson? She's like, no, I didn't have
Jet
cable.
Jackson.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, it was like a TV show. I think he had a TV movie, and then he took his own life. It was a very sad ending.
Yeah.
And he had just been in Friday Night Lights. So good.
Yeah.
All right. I have a question. Did a kid at one point in this movie say, when he was peeing and the snowplow came by, did this child, because you say you watched on subtitles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did a kid say, I don't want to die with my dick out?
No, my pants down.
Okay. That makes more sense. That's more appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to die with my dick out.
I thought that's what he was saying as he was running away.
I mean, that is truth.
Yeah,
that is truth.
No man wants to die naked.
Well, because, and it's not because you don't want to be exposed, because you know this is going to be shrinkage, you know?
No, it's just going to be exposed. You don't want anyone fucking around with your body.
Listen, if I'm going to die, and my dick got to be out, I want to get rigor mortis just popped in. I want to be strong like ox. But I don't think that's the way it works.
That's not.
And then on top of that, you're going to shit yourself. Are you ready to die with a shitty ass and a tiny dick and a swivel dick?
When people push play on Snow Day, whatever the fuck this movie's called, they did not expect this to take a turn like that. Man, I really hated parts of this movie. Oh, Josh Peck is in this. A very baby fat Josh Peck. Yeah. It was interesting seeing him in this. He's obviously lost a lot
it
of
was
weight.
interesting seeing anyone in this.
I mean, again, Chili from TLC is in this movie. She gets frostbite, actually, which is
on
insane.
her foot because she tried to walk to work. Just stay home. What are you doing?
Well, that this is back in the day where, like, there was no work from home technology and stuff like that. So,
well, apparently there was some sort of video conference with those fucking fat back computers that they had.
Yeah, they must have had money because I mean, it's the late 90s, early 2000s when this was made and stuff like that. They were just making shit up still in movies about technology and its capabilities and stuff like that.
That would have been a phone call. That's all.
Yeah.
There's no reason. Yeah,
for sure. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at my notes. We'll get this back on your ankle without delay. Yeah, there's some weird lines of dialogue that were just like, what? Like, we're both fans of whales.
Yeah. Yes.
As a commonality, I think, between was that the boyfriend trying to get her back?
No. That was
that Real Fats, right?
No. Oh, yeah. She was just like, your favorite animal is a whale. She's like, my favorite animal is a zebra. She's like, oh no. He's like, oh no.
Oh yeah, because he is sniffing her necklace that he found in the pool.
Yeah, he's wild.
That was a little creepy. That was a creepy part. You're sniffing metal.
You've said it before, but a lot of the reactions to this young lady are very off-putting.
Oh yeah, it's unsettling.
Very
That's why I'm like,
off-putting.
at the very least, we should have met her dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
we should have met Claire's dad to know how he's handling the town lusting after his daughter.
Mm-hmm. But it also it is gonna, kind of bring up the question: what her mama look like?
Ooh, yeah.
Because there was this girl who was in like middle school. Shit, I put governments out there. Her name was Jesselyn, and Jesselyn, she was Brazilian. She was beautiful young girl. But her mama, I remember seeing her mama. I was just like, again, it was my glasses. Excuse me. Sometimes they had a restaurant. That her family had a restaurant. Even her dad was handsome. They had a restaurant, and I remember to this day, I was just like, I wonder if those restaurants are still around out here because I go just want to see what her mama looking like these days.
Jesus.
Oh, the mama was bad. Yeah. She was bad. Brandon, you know somebody's bad when a young kid is just like, yeah, your daughter, but who are you? I was a child. I'm gonna look her up.
Oh my God. All right.
I'm gonna look up on Facebook and I'm gonna see
notes.
what mama look like.
Shut up. Do you remember getting up early in the morning when you thought there's gonna be a snow day?
Yeah, well, you had to because
the alert. We had the little doppel.
Yep.
Or running thing on the bottom of the screen that told you.
Yeah.
Man, that was a good day when like my school would pop up and our public schools. I'd be like, yeah, nigga. Yeah. I did laugh. I did laugh one time when the mom is crying as the kids are celebrating that there's a snow day. Because now she's stuck at home with these kids.
Oh yeah, the black kids.
Yeah. Which I'm sure that's kind of fucked up. But
she's like, I hate these children. Help me.
But yeah, I remember like sometimes when like the school wasn't canceled, but it was shitty outside, and you're like, fuck. Gotta walk to the bus now. It is cold ass weather.
Listen, man, I hated. Oh, I mean, I hate the cold.
Yeah,
I still do hate the cold. Even as a kid, like you couldn't get me to do anything in the cold. Like, oh, I ain't getting on no bike. like fuck that. That's what that means. That cold weather's gonna hit me in the face even faster. Like, nah, I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah. I always hated too. You know what it was? It's like, okay, if I'm taking the bus to school, right? I'm taking the bus to school. Somebody got to pick me up in this terrible ass weather. So either my mom or my grandma, right? Neither one like driving in the snow. So they were always miserable when they picked me up. It was going to be a shitty afternoon. I was like, I hope this shit clears up real quick. Otherwise, Brandon going to have a rough 4 to 6.
Not for me, man. Not for me. It was like you walking in the snow, you walking back in the snow, nigga. My parents give zero fucks. It's
What
like
would
you get to school, you get back from school. But I bust anyway, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
What would you do during snow days?
I mean, have to shovel. Sometimes we would actually go around the neighborhood and make some money and shovel other people's driveways. Sometimes we would go out in the yard and snowball fights with each other and stuff like with our like brothers and sisters and whatnot. Other than that, yeah, we weren't. I wasn't on the bullshit.
Got it.
I wasn't on the bullshit.
We're on the bullshit. Okay.
I wasn't going out the. Also, like my neighborhood, you can end up in the wrong place and you got bigger problems on your hands now. a little bit of snowing. That's the last thing you worried about.
Like, you gonna get more than snow in your face? Like,
this is not that kind of neighborhood, Brandon. Sandusky wasn't my neighbor. Jesus Christ.
Jesus. So according to our producer Lluvia's research, the close-up snow was made from a snow machine they used to treat sewage water from Los Angeles. That's fucking disgusting.
What?
Yeah, that's so gross. This is Chevy Chase's first Paramount film since Foul Play in 1978. Damn, They must have really cared about him. Like, Chevy, welcome back to the Paramount family. We want you to do a movie called Snow Day.
Welcome to the jungle, baby.
And then another piece of trivia that Lluvia thought we should share is a real bank heist occurred near filming, and that criminals accidentally drove onto the film set before getting stuck in fake snow and getting arrested. That's probably the most exciting day on set.
Yeah.
We foiled a bank robbery. Give it up to the crew, everybody. Like, fuck? What are you talking about? All right. So our producer Lluvia pulled up some letterbox reviews she thought we should read on the podcast. The first is from Ramona, who wrote, "The snowplow man was doing his job, and he was the true hero of the film. 1 out of 5 stars." I mean, that is his job.
I mean, that's a way to look at it.
It is his job to plow the snow, to clear the roads.
Yeah.
It's not his fault that the kids are like bummed about it.
True.
But I mean, the way that Chris Elliot's character went about it was insane.
Yes, absolutely.
And borderline maniacal. Okay. Sinem_Ali wrote, "Should be the simplest movie ever, but instead it's the stupidest. 1.5 out of 5 stars." Okay. Matt Hurton wrote, "Chevy Chase as least impressive. Our kids had a snow day here in Dallas, so I thought that they should see this. I loved it as a kid, but it doesn't really hold up. There's some funny bits, though. I have no regrets. 2.5 out of 5 stars."
Okay.
Your kids probably look at you differently now when you recommend movies. Matthew wrote, "Supposedly grossed over $60 million on a $13 million budget. Huge hit. Yet I guarantee nobody knows this exists, and for good reason. 2 out of 5 stars."
Okay.
All right. Allison Pregler wrote, "The only person I sympathize with in this movie is Claire. Everyone else is a criminal or a creep. 2 out of 5 stars." That's fair. Yeah. Justice for Claire, because she's gonna have a fucked up view of men for sure because of this town. And then Giovanni wrote, "I was rooting for Snowplow Man the whole time. 1.5 out of 5 stars." Jesus. Yeah. He wasn't even a good villain either. Also, if you look at the poster of this movie, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't tell you what the movie is. It makes it seem like Chevy Chase is a villain with Chris Elliot.
Yeah.
Like they're the Web Bandits or something. I had no idea what this movie is about. So Lluvia in our chat, she's asking, like, do we want to talk about how this movie ended up on the list? Supposedly, I added this movie to the list.
Yes,
I don't remember adding it to the list. I imagine the only reason why I did add it to the list is because of Emmanuelle Chriqui. But even then, if that's the case, then I fucked up royally. That backfired on me greatly because I'm pretty sure she's done a few movies that are at least better than this. Like, I don't know her film.
She has to have done anything that's better than this.
I know. We would have been better off just reviewing Entourage, the series, instead of doing this. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Maybe because I was like, oh, yeah, that movie. I wonder if it's still good. But I never even watched this movie in its entirety as a kid, so I don't know why I would do that. It must have come up in a previous episode, conversation or something. Because we've done a
I
few
don't know,
movies
man.
around this time period. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's funny. I've never seen this film before. Before last
Did you watch
night.
it with your sons?
I did.
What'd they think?
They actually found some of the stuff funny.
They did. Okay. Was it like mostly the fart jokes and stuff, or?
Yeah. It's all the kid stuff. They're into that stuff. At this point in their life, but like, it wasn't for me.
Now, if you asked your sons what actually happened in this movie, do you think they could answer that for you?
Oh no, Jackson forgets everything immediately. I know he don't have any fucking like I don't remember. Nigga, you just finished the movie. If we watch the scene as it's like, hey, what happened in that scene? He'd be like, I don't know. I'm just like,
I don't know what just happened in that. Then what did he think of Miss Claire?
I mean, he didn't. I mean, he's not at that age where he's the horny level is not there yet.
Okay, interesting. How old is he?
6.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was feeling it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'd see some movies, I'd be like, oh yeah.
But
That's
also, like
I remember seeing Belle and Beauty and the Beast and being like, I need to make sure I read a lot of books. If she like books, I like books.
The only
don't even get me started on Aladdin. When I first saw Jasmine, I was like, bitch, I will learn how to make all the carpets. Like,
the only one that got me like that was fucking Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Fucking Jessica Rabbit. But she got everybody bricked up. Young boys, old men,
that was a problem. That had to be a problem in the movie theater. Just women just feeling the energy shift in the room. As soon as Jessica Rabbit steps on, they don't know what's going on, but they just feel the physical energy of all the men and boys around them. Like, oh,
Jesus Christ. Okay, we need to stop this.
All right, we did get a Patriot thought on Snow Day. The only Patriot thought on Snow Day from, and remember, folks, if you sign up at Patreon at patreon.com/media popcorn, guaranteed to have your thoughts and reviews of that movie right on that episode. The first and only Patriot thought on Snow Day is from your mom's side nigga who wrote, you couldn't tell 5-year-old me that Claire wasn't going to be my wife as an adult. Laughing emoji. Hey, I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear
Listen,
you. Like,
you got to put it out there.
You really do. I think there was I'm trying to think of who was that for me, where I was just like, oh, this is going to be my wife. And like completely insane. Like I saw a movie and I'm just like, oh, you're going to be my wife one day. It might have been Halle Berry in the Flintstones. Just like completely absurd, like Brandon's like, that's going to be my, you know what I mean? Like just like, oh, I got to take that home with me. Like
I used to love me, the sporty chick from Salute Your Shorts.
Oh, wow.
I was into her. Yeah.
Salute Your Shorts.
Wow. You remember? And like the preppy chick. Is like, I think it's Dina, and I can't remember the sporty chick's name.
Wow. I'm trying to pull the cast list so I can remember this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember who you're talking about though.
I think her name was like Venus or some shit like that.
Oh, the curly haired chick, right?
No, she's the only black girl on the show.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, I'm looking at there's one brunette. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, brunette. Heidi Lucas, that was Dina. Oh yeah, she was great. But Venus, when she was younger, I just had a thing for her. I had a thing for that young lady. She was also in Family Matters. She was Laura Winslow's friend.
Oh yeah. That's right. You in the chat
about Heidi Lucas? Who? Yes.
You in the chat put Kelly Kapowski. Yeah, I mean Kelly Kapowski was hot growing up, but I think Topanga, when she came on the scene, Boy Meets World, I remember being like,
Topanga was everybody's one. Everybody's one.
I would think about eyes with cross-eye when I first saw Topanga. I was like, they made white girls like this?
Yeah. With the lips and everything?
Yeah. I was like, she has to be mixed. That was the closest I ever got to Roxanne from a Goofy movie in real life. That was like insane. All right, Justin, break down our rating system, baby.
Hold on. You got Topanga, obvious Kelly Kapowski, fucking Lisa Turtle.
Lisa Turtle.
Lisa was killing it, and then also, you know, as it got older,
Myra. Myra from Family Matters.
Yeah, Myra was.
She's low key number one. If you really want to be honest about things, Myra from Family Matters, cheese aside, because she ate a lot of cheese with Steve Urkel, she was a fucking baddie.
Mm-hmm. Ashley Banks as well when she got older.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Oh, Tatiana Ali. Oh. But I'm looking at it right now.
Hillary too.
Miss Heidi Lucas. Oh, she was a problem back in the day for me. She's a problem.
Yeah, she was a baddie. She was a baddie on Salute Shorts for sure.
Yeah. So guys, you know how we do this. First of all, stop calling me Baby Brandon. You don't think I caught it, but I did.
Don't worry about it, nigga.
Guys, you know how we do this. We rate movies, bags of popcorn, small, medium, large, and the XL for the exceptional. If a film doesn't deserve any hot, buttery, delicious popcorn, we throw it into the stale popcorn pile. We pile piles and piles of stale popcorn on the top of it. So, Brandon, we watched the 2000 comedy film, Snow Day, starring Chevy Chase, Chris Elliot, Mark Webber, Jean Smart, and what's her name? Emmanuelle. What's her fucking? What's her
Ricky or something like that.
Chriqui. Whatever. Claire. Sloan, and starring Sloan. What say you, Brandon?
Yeah, so this gets what was this, like 83 minutes or something like that? 83 piles of stale popcorn. This was terrible. I hated every minute of it. I thought it was boring as fuck. Nothing happened. And I was just like, this could have easily been a 20-minute Pete and Pete episode at this point, which I wish we had gotten instead. I'm sorry to you, Justin, for having to watch this. I'm sorry to myself for having put this on the list and had to suffer accordingly. You know, I really should go back on that list and take out stuff that I don't want to do this. I don't want to experience the pain. Yeah. And we're releasing this on Christmas Eve. So joy to the world and all mankind, except for Justin and I. We suffer fucking getting, this is a version of coal in our stocking right now. Yeah. Did you ever get coal in your stocking?
No.
Yeah, who the fuck
you
does?
think get shit?
You think you're gonna spend extra money on coal?
No, but also if my dad was gonna put coal in my stocking, he'd just go outside and find an old piece of coal from the barbecue and just drop that bitch in there. Like, this is what you're gonna get. This is what you get. Keep on fucking around. It's the only thing you're gonna get. My father wasn't better than it. I'm not better than it either.
All right. Well, Justin, give us your rating.
All right. So this movie came out January 29th, 2000. I'm pretty sure that if this came out a few weeks earlier, we would have thought that, Y2K was a thing and the world was over. Because this was not good. This was not good, not fun. I'm going to give this 2,000 piles of stale popcorn. It just like I didn't like any of the characters in the film. Like, that's the other thing. Like, I really wasn't behind anybody. I think the best kind of storyline that you could kind of be like, okay, I hope things work out good for them, is like Natalie, the younger sister with the snowplow man. But that was so fucking nuts. And especially with Chris Elliot, like, it was hard. It was hard to get behind that as well. So, like, it's definitely still.
Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. That's our review on Snow Day. You can watch it for free on Pluto TV, which is one of the weirdest platforms I've ever experienced, especially the desktop version. It's like they play clips under the movie, and like you have to do a whole setting in order to actually see the movie. It's fucking weird. Yeah. But yeah, watch it at your own peril. As always, you can follow the show at Media MP Podcast on all social media platforms. Again, patreon.com/Media Popcorn. Support the show financially by subscribing to any available tier, $2 to $15. We have hours and hours of bonus content, videos. You get to interact with Justin and I and post in the comments and engage with other fellow Patriots. And also get a shout from Idris. That always helps.
Mm-hmm.
But if money's tight, just go to youtube.com/Media Popcorn Podcast. Push that subscribe button. Those help with the numbers. As well as leave a 5-star review on your favorite podcast application. We will read it on the show. And, of course, you can follow me at Frodo_Blackens on Instagram and Threads, FrodoBlackens.com for show dates. And Justin, how can people follow you, baby?
Again, stop calling me baby. You guys can follow me at J Brown Dinner on all the social media platforms.
There you go.
Sucker.
Hoppity boppity, give me the soppity. All right, y'all. We'll talk to y'all soon. Stay warm out there, by the way. Stay warm because it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cold winter coming.
Oh, yeah.
And, if you got snow there, you can listen to this episode. Keep it warm. Bring it.
Okay, stop. Just stop.